Hey guys, it's Dustin. For more built. I know I haven't posted a lot lately, and I'm sorry to the both of you, Mom and Grandma. Just been busy with work. Summer recently passed, so I didn't get a lot of time to do a lot of cool stuff. So I'm trying to get back into that. Hopefully, I'll have some more time to entertain myself, really, and just bug you guys. Not much has happened lately. I got 4th place at the local truck pull, so that's cool. And of the top 4, I was the only one that didn't trailer my truck in or out. It's actually street legal. Kind of need that little aspect of the street legal class. It's not a truck pulling rig only. I drive it every day. Claiming 1st place again. A couple great things have happened lately. One is I have a bar in my garage, so that's pretty cool. I didn't build it though, so it's got room for improvement. The other is I recently got reacquainted with an old friend. A lot of great memories together. We kind of went our separate ways, but you know, a few years later, just by chance, reunited. I'm really happy. I wanted to kind of rub that in everybody's face, I guess, because, well, I got my Jeep back! Yes! 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 Oh, I have a new girlfriend, too, so, I mean, that's cool. But I got my Jeep back! Okay, so I'm going to take you for a quick walk around the Jeep. It sat in the wilderness of northern Michigan for about 5 years. Not my doing. But it did have a tarp over it. Didn't really matter though. Obviously the wilderness didn't take the fender flare off or dent it. Or I think the neighbors did that. They were probably siphoning it. There is not a panel on the top or the body that is not messed up. I nicknamed this thing the Terminator. Quite frankly, because between, well, me and my dad driving it years ago, well, mostly my dad. It was a Saturn and a TV around Christmas time. It was a funny story, but basically half the face is like blown off, like Terminator and Terminator 2, when he just and all the shit's gone, and like, you know, he just keeps on going. This thing won't die. Well, at least until a chipmunk made a nest in the throttle body, and I had to shop back all the stuff out. I mean, there's moss. This is moss. It's not dirt or rust. This is moss growing on it. There's moss growing on the tire just from sitting. I missed it. So beautiful. So I love all aspects of customization. It doesn't even have to be like home remodeling or little DIY projects. My first vehicle was a 95 Jeep Wrangler YJ. That's the square headlight one. Everybody hates those. Shut up. Well, the transmission went on it. Just so happened at the same time, I had a 78 International Scout Traveler that the body was all beat up, but the drivetrain was solid. It had a 345 V8 gas engine out of an International bus. So I took that entire drivetrain, axles and all, and I threw it in my Jeep. It was a great project. I really missed my Jeep. I loved it. But while I was doing that project, my dad let me use his Jeep. First world problems, right? So between him and I driving it, we kind of beat it up a bit. This thing could tell you some awesome horror stories. I mean, hell, I had my first attempted murder in this thing. Don't ever punch my Jeep, especially if it's right next to my girlfriend's head. I'm gonna find you again, motherfucker. Anyway, I got it back. We're gonna build it up. I'm gonna do some cool customization to it. I'm gonna do some flat fenders. I'm gonna get rid of this one, the last fender flare, because it doesn't need to be there. I'm gonna get rid of these turn signals because they're dumb. Everybody bitches about the square headlights on a Jeep YJ, but no one complained about the turn signal right there. It looks like shit. Anyway, we're gonna put some CJ style turn signals right below the headlamp, round ones. I've seen people take these and put them there. It's stupid. I applaud your effort, but it's stupid. Do some suspension mods. If I can get my hands on a V8 drivetrain, it doesn't have to be powerful. It just has to be more than this 4-cylinder. That only, by the way, only puts out about 100 horsepower and 150 foot-pounds of torque. If you get up to 80 miles an hour in this thing, you got a good tailwind. This thing can't get out of its own way, but it can get up a mountain and win a war. America. What's your Honda doing? Besides mowing my lawn.